Hi, this is Sandy. Welcome back. Today, we focus on releasing tension and stiffness from the upper body. So that's your entire core, everything from hips to shoulders, with some extra TLC for your wrists. So let's get started on our backs. Your knees are bent, feet flat. Bring those feet slightly wider than hip width so that the knees can fall in and rest against each other. In this position, extend both arms straight up toward the ceiling, and we'll start with shoulder drops. So starting on the left, inhale, lift the left shoulder away from the floor. Exhale, drop it right back down. Right side, inhale, shoulder lift. Exhale, shoulder drop. Keep going, alternating shoulder drops. The feeling here is that with each drop, you are setting the upper arm bone right down into the shoulder joint. We're also reducing muscular tension in the muscles around the joint. So both of these things together will give you greater movement fluidity with any shoulder movement that you do. Okay, after about 20 of these alternating shoulder drops, pause. Arms are still reaching skyward. Take a breath in. Exhale, both arms over to the left, about halfway to the floor. Inhale, come back up through center and move both arms to the right. Again, about halfway to the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms left. Inhale, center. Arms go right. Keep going. So we're rotating through the upper body here to move both arms to either side. The trick here is to keep the arms equidistant, so shoulder width at all times. They're going to want to pull together with rotation to either side. Keep them shoulder width apart. Again, do about 20 and then again pause. And so now your knees are bent, arms are reaching up. You're going to move the legs and arms in opposition. So take a breath in, exhale, both arms to the left as you've been doing, as the knees drop to the right. Inhale, everything comes up center. Exhale, arms right, legs drop left. Inhale, center, arms left, legs right. Inhale, center, arms right, legs left. Keep going. So essentially, you're doing the windshield wiper movement through the arms and legs, but in opposition. Let your head turn with the arm movement. So as the arms go left, the head turns left. As the arms go right, head goes right. Just a few more. Again, do about 20 and then pause again. Let your arms float down to rest on the floor alongside the body. And now separate the knees, bringing the feet back in hip width. And here, just a few pelvic tilts to transition. So inhale, rock the pelvis away from you, little arch in the low back. Exhale, rock it back towards you, rounding, pressing the low back into the floor. Inhale, pelvis tilts away. Exhale, pelvis rocks back towards you. Just a couple more. And then on this one, inhale, tilt the pelvis away. Exhale, rock it back towards you and keep rolling up through the spine. Peel the spine away from the floor, coming into shoulder bridge. So you're supported on your feet and your shoulders, hips lifted, strong core. Inhale, the arms come up and overhead to rest on the floor alongside your ears. Exhale, roll down through the spine. This will give a lovely, indulgent stretch through the armpits, something we almost never do. Keep the arms at 12 o'clock and now drop both knees to the right. The right arm stays at 12 o'clock. Take a breath in. Exhale, sweep the left arm down along the floor toward the hips. Inhale, sweep it back up to 12 o'clock. Exhale, left arm sweeps down to 6 o'clock. Inhale, back up to 12. exhale down, inhale, sweep it up, moving the whole arm along the floor in a huge half circle, just like a hand on a clock. Finish with the left arm at 12 o'clock. Inhale the knees back up center. Exhale, drop them to the left. Inhale, exhale, sweep the right arm now down to 6 o'clock. Inhale back up to 12. Exhale to 6. Inhale 12. Keep going. Cutting big swaths on the floor with that right arm. So our entire spine here is in rotation. You're keeping both shoulders on the floor as that right arm, in this case, sweeps up and down. Great. Okay, finish up with both arms at 12 o'clock, bringing the knees back up to center, and then sweep both arms back down by your sides. Take one last pelvic tilt. Inhale, rock it away from you. Exhale, bring the pelvis back towards you. Again, rolling all the way back up to shoulder bridge. Stay in bridge for just a moment. Bring both arms underneath your bridge. Interlace the fingers, lengthen through the elbows, straightening the arms underneath you. And now roll open through the shoulders. In this wide open shoulder rotation, hands and arms underneath you, gently release the body down on top of your arms. And then slowly lengthen out one leg and then the other. So you are entirely supine with your arms underneath you. This position gives a subtle extension to your spine, and the pressure of your body weight sort of squeezes tension out of the arms and shoulders. Just be in this position for a few deep breaths. Let's breathe in through the nose and out through open, rounded lips. This mouth exhalation will help you more deeply relax in what I suspect is an unfamiliar movement or position. Okay, one last breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then to release this, bend one knee and then the other, feet flat on the floor. Lift your hips a little so you can bring those arms out from underneath you. And then draw both knees into the body, hug them close. And begin to roll back and forth on your spine. Inhaling and exhaling, rocking forward and back just a few times before rolling all the way up. Once you are upright, come into your preferred seated position. Spine is long, shoulders at ease. In your seated position, extend both arms out to the sides at shoulder level, palms up. Make fists of both hands. Out of each fist, extend the first and second, your index and middle fingers, straight up. Keep the other two fingers down with the thumb. And in this position, simply take a few deep breaths. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is an intense stretch for the forearm extensors and flexors to some extent. We use these muscles all the time on our computers, on our devices, but rarely do they get a conscious release. Okay, after a few breaths, pause to turn the pointer and the palms downward. So arms are still long, extending out at shoulder level. Those pointers are strong, pointing straight down now. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, you can release that. Restore your natural breathing in and out through the nose. And now bring the hands in front of you at about the level of the upper chest. Palms face each other. Here, interlace the fingers, so making one big fist out of both hands. Draw the elbows together. They're in line under that two-handed fist. And now begin to circle that fist to the right. So small circles with that two-handed fist to the right. Everything else is still. Elbows are together, forearms together, just circling the hands around to the right. And then pause and reverse, now circling the fist to the left. After about 8 to 10 circles in each direction, pause again to change the interlace of the fingers. This is the position that will feel unnatural, somewhat awkward. Your other thumb is now on top. And now starting your circles, this time to the left, circling that big fist around to the left. Again, after about 8 to 10, pause and reverse. Now circling the hands to the right. Be sure you're still breathing deeply in and out through the nose. Okay, great. Let's release all of that by extending both arms straight forward from the shoulders at shoulder level. Palms face each other. And here, begin a rapid shaking of the wrists. The rest of the arm is fairly still. Your focus is on shaking through the wrists. So let the hands wobble and wiggle freely and quickly, only as a result of the wrist shake. Okay, beautiful. And now we'll close with Sufi grind. So bring your hands to your knees and begin circling clockwise through the torso. So your whole body is circling to the right through the waist. Emphasize this movement through the rib cage. So your rib cage is circling around to the right like one big barrel. Hands are on your knees, helping to pull and push your way through the movement. Always inhaling through the front half of the circle, exhaling through the back space. And after about 30 to 60 seconds of circling to the right, reverse, now circling to the left. Sufi grinds to the left. Again, emphasizing the rib cage movement, inhaling through the front space, exhaling through the back half of the circle. Breathing deeply in and out through the nose. And again, after about 30 to 60 seconds, you can let that go. Eyes are closed now, lids soft. Hands are resting easily on the knees or the thighs. Let your left palm turn up, right palm down. Your breath is becoming deeper as it steadies, as your body quiets and settles. Your hand position, ensuring that you take in only what you need and thoroughly release unnecessary burdens. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. Quiet body, quiet mind. Simply sit and breathe here for as long as you like. Thank you for practicing with me. Until next time, bye.